Get your Father's Day weekend and the latest on the tropics. Your news and weather at 6:30 p.m. starts right now.
It is so good to be back in Atlanta. Happy afternoon, everyone.
Vice President Kamala Harris toured a vaccination site and spoke to supporters in Atlanta today. The visit comes as the Biden administration pushes more Americans to get vaccinated.
Your local news and weather now. Fox 54 News now.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us at 6:30. I'm Mark Blaine. Courtney Hicks has the night off. We'll have more on the Vice President's visit to the Peach State in just a few minutes. But first, we turn our attention to the tropics. Jay Jeffries has the first look at the system headed our way. Jay.
All right, good morning, good evening, Mark, and good evening, everyone. Here we are. You think looking outside, nothing's actually going to happen. Look like we'll squeeze in the rest of tonight into tomorrow. By tomorrow night, we start seeing some of those bands coming in on shore. Let's get rid of the temperatures first. It's 92 degrees, especially pretty humid. The wind direction is out of the southeast at about 6 miles an hour. So here's the latest in our Weather Now Doppler radar. Pretty much quiet and dry. It was very warm and humid with these temperatures now 95 in Evans, 92 in Augusta, 89 around McCormick and Saluda there of 92. Now we do not have any showers out in the area, but now we're starting to see some of the watches and warnings developing, and this is all ahead of what we can expect here from our almost tropical depression number 3. Flash flood watch in effect there for part of our western counties till 8 p.m. there on Sunday, and then we look for these conditions there for you to actually increase as these bands will continue to push its way back into the southeast region. Here's what the latest. This is our potential cyclone number 3 there. Possibility before our 11 p.m. newscast for tonight. It will be named Claudette. We'll continue to update you throughout the evening, and we'll also tell you what type of impact it'll have coming up for this Father's Day weekend. In the meantime, let's get to our news now. Here's Mark with more.
Jay, thank you very much for that. Now our coverage of Vice President Kamala Harris's visit to Atlanta today. She spent part of her day encouraging people to get vaccinated for COVID-19. Here's Fox 54's Eliza Krasinski from Atlanta with the details.
Right here on the campus of Clark Atlanta University is where Vice President Kamala Harris was just hours ago. Now, this was one stop on her Southeast campaign tour, urging more Americans to get their COVID-19 vaccinations. Vice President Harris toured a vaccination site at Ebenezer Baptist Church with Senators Warnock and Ossoff and other elected officials before stopping at CAU. Part of the We Can Do This campaign tour, Harris targeted students at one of the largest HBCUs, saying, yes, this is a nationwide effort to get people vaccinated, but in order to end this pandemic, students have to step up and show their leadership.
You know, there have been many times over the past year that we have all felt so powerless in the face of this virus. But students, remember, you are powerful. And I'm here to tell you that we together have the power to end this pandemic.
Harris says today COVID-19 case numbers are at their lowest since the beginning of the pandemic and hopes that that number keeps going down. I spoke with some students who go here and say they have the same message as the Vice President, which is to get vaccinated. What they say coming up at 10.
The Vice President's stop in Atlanta received some backlash from Republicans. RNC spokesperson Savannah Villar said in a statement, quote, Biden and Harris have created a growing border crisis, and today, day 86, as Biden's crisis manager, Harris is in Atlanta. Instead of grandstanding in Georgia, Harris needs to visit our southern border immediately, end quote. In other news, Richmond County officials are investigating a motorcycle crash that claimed the life of a Fort Gordon soldier early this morning. Investigators say 22-year-old Dylan Batista was stopped at the light at the intersection of Gordon Highway and Highland Avenue when he was hit by a vehicle. On impact, he was ejected from the motorcycle and died at the scene. We're working to find out if the driver of the vehicle is facing any charges. As soon as we find out more, we'll update you here on air as well as on our website and our Fox 54 News Now app. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. It's the oldest national celebration to mark the end of slavery in the United States. That is now, of course, a federal holiday. That fact hasn't gone unnoticed at the Augusta Museum of History. Tomorrow, beginning at 10 in the morning, they'll be holding their annual Juneteenth event. After going virtual last year due to the pandemic, this time around, museum staff are taking a hybrid approach. There will be in-person musical performances, lectures, as well as online performances, with Mayor Hardy Davis kicking it all off with story time. The education manager feels getting people involved makes the day all the more special.
I love the community aspect of it. To me, that's what Juneteenth is about, is like the collective, you know. We're not free until we're all free. And so I really want to keep it a community thing, so the more the merrier, I think.
White says there's an added bonus if you swing by. If you mention you're there for the Juneteenth event, you'll get group pricing, which brings the cost of a ticket to $2. To see a full list of Juneteenth celebration events happening in our area, you can head over to our website, WFXG.com. And if you're looking to get your COVID-19 vaccination this weekend, you have an opportunity in Burke County. The Burke County Health Department is hosting a vaccine clinic tomorrow from 9 to 11:30 a.m. Walk-ups are welcome, but for faster service, it's recommended you make an appointment. For more information on how to schedule an appointment, you can go to your phone to use our FOX54 News Now app. Meantime, the Delta variant of COVID-19 is spreading across the country despite efforts to contain it, threatening to derail the economic recovery. Fox News correspondent Steve Harrigan has more from Atlanta.
The summer is heating up, and so is the economy, with millions of Americans heading back to work as vaccination rates climb. But the CDC is warning the fast spread of the Delta variant could threaten that progress. New Delta cases jumped 40% in the past 7 days, now accounting for more than 10% of all infections in the U.S. It is more transmissible and could cause more severe disease than the original, posing a major risk for those unvaccinated or only partially vaccinated.
If you're fully vaccinated and you get exposed to the Delta variant, you're no more likely to get it than any of to get illness from COVID-19.
Earlier this week, the CDC labeled Delta a variant of concern, but so far, no cities or states are pulling back on their reopening plans. Some folks say it makes them less likely to get out and about, while others say they feel safe despite the new threat.
COVID is still around, like it hasn't gone away just because things are open.
And we're happy with the pace. It's not too fast. There's still options to socially distance.
Meanwhile, a new study by the UK Biobank Group is highlighting the long-term dangers of COVID-19. The group compared before and after brain scans from COVID patients, showing inflammation caused by the virus could lead to loss of brain tissue and gray matter, potentially causing serious brain damage.
Due to the inner lining of nerves and blood vessels, we're seeing a lot of neurological after effects of COVID.
Another study here at Georgia State found a loss in brain tissue for those who had severe coronavirus. In Atlanta, Steve Harrigan, Fox 54 News Now.
Coming up, we'll show you how education and law enforcement officials in Burke County are working together to teach students life lessons through the game of golf.
All right, here we go. Mark Hardy over at National Hills is holding about 95 degrees. It's very warm outside and very humid. And at the airport today, we got up to 93, the average of 92. We started off at 63, and guess what? Again, no rainfall. That will change, and we'll have the breakdown coming up in a moment.